Acrobatic coming up from Cook. Peabody's there on the follow-up.
And we saw a great demo there coming out from Family Managing onto the cap as Yoda to try to double this. Oh my goodness!
We don't know what will happen tomorrow, but I hope a good surprise. I could flip all the time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have been here for a long time, an entire season, an entire semester, game after game, teams dropping out after team, and it all comes down to this, the absolute final match of the day. The final match of the entire Season 5 of Dakota Collegiate Rocket League comes down to one single Div A match.
Yeah, no doubt, and I cannot wait for this one to go. We saw Super Soakers take on Tree Amigos earlier and won it in stride. And these teams played yesterday, and it went all the way to Game 7. Was it overtime?
Overtime. It was a Game 7 overtime. Bro, the amount of times Coop has showed me, you see this goal, see this goal, see this goal. Yeah, they are super, super pumped. They're going to be riding that high of yesterday's game. And rightfully so. You know, they earned their spot in the grand finals. In the upper finals is also the key, because that does mean that they have an extra life here as the other team they're going against that they beat. Super Soakers, they got a lot of work to do to bracket reset and win 2 best-of-7s, but we have already seen that happen twice today.
Yeah, and I mean, if you think about it, I heard Swamp talk, and he said he'd taken an 8. I think he was joking, because I don't see that happening. But if it did, respect
it wouldn't even be the first time.
Respect for the call-out, though.
Yeah, it did. It unfortunately happened last semester too. We had a 4-0-4-0 sweep. But like I said, we're not going to worry about the past. We're worried about the future here and trying to figure out what the heck are we about to witness for hopefully at least 7 matches. I wouldn't mind going to 14. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But Super Soakers, they got their way back through a 4-0 sweep in the lower finals versus Tree Amigos. So after losing to Acrobatic Aura, obviously you were kind of in a similar situation where what does it feel like to get that revenge chance?
It feels really good, especially knowing that you have an opportunity that you just squandered, and you get that little chance. You know you're in the grand finals. It's like it's so close, but you remember you gotta win 8 games, and it can max out at like nearly 17, 16, 14 actually.
Yeah, 14.
But it still drives you nuts mentally, because it's like. It's such a long road. We saw some people almost do it earlier today. We saw some people actually do it. So we'll see if this actually will go either way.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. And kind of speaking of what you're talking about, I think one of the best things to do is kind of to break it up. Say, guys, one game at a time. Don't even worry about a potential bracket reset, right? That is in a distant future. Does not matter. That's a new game. Right now, you're focusing on here. And we are focusing on Super Soakers, who came in as the 3rd seed versus Aura, the 5th seed. And this is the only single division where the 1st seed and the 2nd seed are not here at all on land. So you might say, oh, little chance, for the lower seeds. Like, no, they earned their spot, and they beat the top teams to get here.
Yeah, and when you look at this division, I think this is one of the closest divisions, not by record, obviously. As you can see, it's pretty spread. But in player skill, like a team like Tree Amigos coming in at the 7th seed, getting all the way to 3rd place, but just not finding the end there. They beat out the 2nd seed. They beat out, I think it was the 5th seed, and like they were absolutely cooking, but they could not take down the Super Soaker squad. So we'll see if they can, if Acrobatic Aura can finish them off.
It's going to be tough one. I mean, you look at the stats here, and it's like goals basically the same, shots basically the same, shooting basically the same. But we are going to be getting our first team in here, Super Soakers. Come on in.
Introducing your first team looking for revenge, it's Super Soakers!
Super Soaker squad, not gonna lie, with Samuel coming in instead of Brick Wall, I was scared for their chances, but wow, they looked amazing earlier today, and Samuel looked fantastic last night, so I really do hope he can repeat that.
I think the toughest thing is going to be going against Acrobatic Aura, which is just sheer experience. Remzik, now he was the first player to ever win 2 Dcrl seasons. Now we have a couple more players like Fighting Hamster joining that elite squad here. So I was going to say, Remzik has won multiple times, projected Perchance has almost won many times, and hopefully he will not be adding another tick to that second place spot. Spoopy Man also ended up winning Div C last time, so the fact that Spoopy Man could win Div C and the next season win Div A, this Acrobatic Aura might literally have too much plot armor.
Honestly, and it looked like it when they took him down in Game 7. We do predictions, and I went up to V-Storm like right before that game, and I'm like, hey, I want to switch my prediction. I want Acrobatic Aura, because I had faith in Remzik, and it came true. So we'll see if that continues tonight.
We'll see if that happens tonight, but for right now, let's bring in Acrobatic Aura.
Introducing your upper bracket team, Acrobatic Aura.
What you need.
For anyone wondering why Coop is in a maid outfit, you don't want to know. So, but so this is going to be a really interesting match here. You know, obviously everyone's going to say, oh, you know, what's K-Tool going to predict? What's K-Tool going to predict? I think it's such a tough one because I was talking to some people kind of in the room, and they're just like, there's a good chance we could see another bracket reset here with as good as Super Soakers was playing. When they lost to Acrobatic Aura, myself and Super Soakers and a couple others said, I don't think they played at their best. I think there's definitely another level they have. But again, Acrobatic Aura have 2 chances to take it all.
Yeah, and I think it's going to come down to 2 players personally. I'm going to look at Ren specifically for offensive pressure, looking fantastic earlier today, and I was honestly not feeling the same level last night, and I want to see that. I want to see Ren come to life, and I'm going to look at Spoopy Man. Can he hang? Can he keep up? Especially tonight where he's facing a team of 3 players where there's no one that's not strong. And it's going to be a rough one.
And I've had to pick. I would actually go with one of the players not mentioned too much, and that is going to be Perchance. Remzik, we know what we're going to get, right? He's obviously the best in all of Dcrl. He's won this multiple times. We know what to expect. Spoopy Man, who I would argue is the most improved person in all of Dcrl, coming from this Div C team. And when they were first drafted, it was a rough team. It was not going well. And the fact that they've earned their way into the grand finals, I got to look at Coop or Perchance to say, hey, can you mentally get over the block that you've gotten second multiple times? Can you play a little bit maybe smarter Rocket League than he's known for with as many pre-flips? And if I'm looking at the other side, obviously you've got Ren, being the captain. I'm looking at them. I'm looking to see if Ren can clutch up here. Obviously the grand finals, we'll see if nerves are going to be a thing because Swamp Donkey has won it before. Sam's got a lot of land experience, and we've seen how rock solid he can be. I'm going to see if Ren can flip the chance here.
Yeah, I'm hoping for it. They also land experience. I mean, a former member of Pulse's women's car soccer team and carball team, and yeah, honestly, game-changing look here. We'll see if they can come alive.
Going to be interesting here. So I have to go with my official prediction here.
God.
I do think that Aura is going to take this. I know. I do think the plot armor is going to be too strong here. I think that just this team and the squad, especially with how fired up they're going to be, I can tell you the first goal, we are going to see Coop and Spoopy Man jumping up, flexing, and going crazy. Remzik might crack a smile.
A smile's a push, man. But I'll say, if I were to do official prediction, I think we go into a bracket reset, but I agree with you. I think Acrobatic Aura takes it probably in 5 or 6.
I hope we get a bracket reset only because I'm staying here tonight and I don't have to drive home. So I can be as late here as we want as possible. So content-wise, I'm hoping we get a bracket reset. Hopefully we at least can go to 7 here, but I'm really excited to see if Super Soakers, with as much momentum as they have had, can continue after a 4-0 sweep. Again, they had a good, you might say almost a good warm-up game. They got a lot of goals. They got momentum. They ironed out the kinks. Can they bring that to this Aura squad? We'll have to see. World's telling me that Americans gifted 10 subs. I do appreciate it, my good sir. It has meant a lot. Obviously, he kind of got thrown into a weird situation this morning. Did end up subbing, and he can say he finally got a good LAN win. And,
Go D'America.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry.
My bad.
D-America. World's telling me America. Well, we got I'm American and D-America, so apologize for that, my good sir. He has gifted quite a few this LAN here, and I really do appreciate all the support. And it's also, he's probably a little more likely hypothetically because he won Div D.
Yeah, and MVP.
And MVP. It's a pretty good start from him, so hopefully he's enjoyed his first season. Hopefully he'll be back for the next one. But I know the next thing that's going to be happening is us getting into this last grand final, Div A, the last one of all of LAN.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see how this goes. Honestly, I'm looking for a quick start from Super Soakers if they want to get a good amount of momentum going into this series. And honestly, if they don't have the momentum, I don't see a bracket reset happening.
We'll have to see. It's going to be happening here. There is so much on the line here as we've got quite a bit of crowd. I know the crowd specifically is going to be definitely on the side of Acrobatic Aura, and I can promise you, you will know when that first goal does go in, as we're seeing Samuel and Super Soakers getting pelted early, and Sam is going to be one of those players. He is that defensive rock as Remzik trying to get just a pancake, and right off the rip, Super Soakers cannot seem to withstand the pressure.
Yeah, but they're actually barely withstanding here as this ball flies mid. Oh, perchance, just barely. Ren able to get a flick over Remzik, takes it in the back half. Touch off the back wall, but Spoopy meets it well. Gets a touch over one. Can he get anything more here? Maybe a bump. No, Swamp with a fantastic redirect straight to Ren, and it's open. Ren takes it away. Super Soakers 1-0.
How did Swamp Donkey get so much power on that one? Spoopy was open, and we see Remzik and Perchance caught going too aggressive this early in the game. Ren getting a fantastic touch there, and Super Soakers within a minute, doesn't matter how much pressure they faced, they were able to survive and get the first goal.
Yeah, props on Ren keeping that momentum and getting forward in front of that ball so that she can get the ball in the back of the net. Now I'm looking here for Swamp Donkey. That was a great pass, but can he keep it up?
Sam now, a little awkward to the corner here. Ren should be taking time. Little touch here to the middle, see if they can get the mid boost. They could not. Oh, they're actually getting bumped here. Samuel opting to leave this one for Swamp Donkey. He got 0 boost. Swamp trying to get it over one. Might get one more touch here. Going to be going to the corner. Remzik solo plays. That's going to be one of the #1 things that we're going to try to see Super Soakers stop is Remzik. Ren trying to get this ball mid. Spoopy going to be meeting them in the air. Swamp Donkey maybe looking for a shot. Perchance actually ends up missing that, and there's no way they could have expected that.
Yeah, there's no way. Remzik tries to get one out of his own half. Can't quite. Samuel tries to cut it off, but it's a nice pop high. Ren meets it well into the corner. Can she get anything to go? Sends it mid. Swamp can't quite get there. Remzik takes it out of his own corner, and we're just idle. We're just chilling in this corner.
It does seem to be pretty much of a stalemate here. Ren going for a shot. It's going to be going off the backboard here. Spoopy with a decent touch. Not a lot of boost to follow here. We see a lot of players up. It's going to be a triple commit from Super Soakers. Is anyone there? Swamp's got the free shot, but Perchance with 0 boost is going to get it out. Spoopy man now on the counter attack, trying to go for a solo play up and over Ren. Ren does get the touch to the corner here. Remzik trying to get a ball mid again. Is Coop going to be there? Actually, Remzik trying to go all the way off the post. Is anyone there to follow up? And they are not. And back and forth we go. It does seem to be a lot of early solo plays.
Yeah, a lot of early solo plays, but we need to see who's going to make that offensive pressure count. And if you're Acrobatic Aura, you need to find something soon. You're a goal down. There's half a game left, but in Div A, a half a game is a lot less time than it seems.
Oh, it's a little awkward here. Sam had to just wait for that ball. Perchance was waiting, knew it wasn't going to be a super hard shot here. Swamp Donkey now trying to take control, immediately demoed for their efforts. Spoopy man around the corner trying to get a pop over one. Sam, again, he has been so rock solid on defense that I think he's definitely going to be getting the most saves. So if I'm looking at this Aura squad, maybe if you get some demos on Sam specifically, you're going to get some open nets. As we already see the bumps playing, we see it. Perchance's made outfits falling off. The hype is real.
Yeah, Perchance gets that beautiful bump on Ren. Low boost for Ren and sent away easy by Spoopy. We'll see if that can continue as we head into the second half of here. Swamp Donkey meets the ball in the well, and it goes far to Spoopy man. Spoopy man cut off by Samuel. Met well in the backboard by Remzik. Probably get 2 here, but straight back towards Ren, who will try to collect. Flip over one. Spoopy man backing up. Perchance able to get it around Ren and around Swamp Donkey for the time being. But Samuel strong in the center. Remzik with an open opportunity, but nothing goes.
Spoopy man trying to follow it up himself. Gonna drop down, low boost, Perchance, and Remzik a little awkward here. Sam trying to be 1v1 versus Perchance. Gonna be going to the corner here. We see bumps happening. Remzik trying to get a shot on target. Perchance flying across, trying to get a bump. We're seeing Spoopy man up. Can he find the angle? A little bit off. The angle was tough. Remzik now has plenty of boost to go back. Probably gonna see a full field air dribble. Maybe going for a sidewall pinch. Mid-air potentially with Coop. He's going to go for the sidewall. Sam's already there to meet it. Actually opts not to go for that. I don't think you can allow Remzik to even have the chance to make a crazy touch. You have to challenge early.
Yeah, but it didn't end up hurting him this time. We'll see if that continues as Remzik launches himself towards, takes out Ren. This ball rolling back towards the center. Nice cut by Ren. We'll see who can take advantage of this. This ball flying back into the center. Samuel meets it, but perchance guts him off.
You can see how defensive both teams are wanting to be here. Ren trying to go for a sidewall. Neither one of them wanting to commit early, especially game one. It is so detrimental. If you lose this, we almost see a crazy dunk from Sam. Is Swamp able to get the follow? He's not able to the angle. We see all three players. This might be an open follow-up as Ren, you're going to be a little bit too far behind. Spoopy, 50 after 50. That man is just ridiculous getting through that ball.
Yeah, this entire Acrobatic Aura side, low on boost other than Spoopy, but the ball flies to him. He takes a nice cut, pops in mid, no one there. Remzik floats away for chance, meets in the center. A redirect down, it's falling in front of the net. Remzik on and puts it away! Acrobatic Order take a 1-goal lead with 17 seconds left.
The read from Perchance, up and over. No one on the backboard from Super Soakers. We see Sam and Swamp Donkey basically both on zero boost. Someone needed to get up on that backboard for that rotation as Remzik pushes it through with 17 seconds left. Or again, they are in the upper bracket, so they only need to win one best of 7. This first game would be so massive.
100% is Remzik taking it up the side with 10 seconds left. It's all but over. This man wasting time, wasting boost, and wasting resources with this ball floating back towards the net. Is anyone there? But it pops off, and Remzik will waste the rest of our time.
Ball just needs to hit the ground. It's still actually up. Samuel got zero boost. We see a pre-flip from Remzik, showing Goop how it's done. Acrobatic Aura taking game one.
Yeah, an absolute masterclass there as Perchance, actually the man of the match. 2 assists, 5 saves. Love to see that from him. And this Acrobatic Aura team, while it wasn't a very overbearing win, they looked dominant when they were on offense, and when they were on defense, they didn't seem too hectic except for that 1 goal that they got.
I'm really surprised to see Perchance is actually the facilitator of this game. He had both assists, all the saves, and 0 shots. He's letting his 2 teammates cook, and I do like to see that. Obviously, Remzik getting a lot of touches. No surprise there, I know. But a good start from Acrobatic Aura, I think, especially going into this one. A lot of people, they have Super Soakers taking this. They definitely have a lot of momentum. We'll see if that's going to work out. But again, game 1, it's a best of 7. We got a lot of time here. So game 2, I think is going to be the most telling of Acrobatic Aura. Are you starting to bulldoze, or Super Soakers, do you tie it up and settle out the nerves?
Yeah, we'll see as Super Soakers try to get something to go early, but they're stuck in their own half. Remzik cuts this one mid. It's floating down, but Samuel will send it out to the wide. Cuts off Spoopy, but not well enough. Spoopy with a nice touch over, and Swamp will take it in his back corner.
Ooh, a little awkward. That's going to be going off the ceiling. Is anyone going to get a touch there? Ren, decent touch to the corner. Remzik forced to retreat. He had no boost. Swamp now. That's going to be a little off. Ren needs to get a touch there. Remzik already waiting back in the corner. We're seeing a good demo, relieving any pressure. Remzik in front of their own net. Going to be a little awkward there. All the way to the corner. He's still on this one. No one able to challenge early. Samuel versus Remzik 1v1. Gets it. It's actually going to drop directly down. It's anyone there. This is an open net. Swamp with the miss, and Perchance gets a free goal.
Maybe that like 25 minutes past 2 coming to bite him right there.
Oh, Perchance. Yeah, Swamp, I was going to say, Perchance had 0 boost. Swamp had 100, just not able to read that backboard. And that's also a tilter when it comes on the mental game.
Yeah, I mean, with how pessimistic he is, I bet he's just like, whatever, we're fine. But Acrobatic Aura taking an early 1-goal lead here. With his ball rolling down, Remzik puts it away. That's a 2-0 lead.
Look at the cams, ladies and gentlemen. You can tell the hype is there. The crowd's on their side. Sam getting a little bit of an awkward touch. He was forced in by the great first challenge of Acrobatic Aura. And again, Super Soakers, I think too many times there are too many players on the ground in net. You have to have someone jumping early and someone on the backboard.
Yeah, Remzik able to get it back in his own half again. Goes for the redirect deck into the Super Soakers half. Ren off the back wall, gets 1, but no more boost. No one there to follow up. Perchance will get a little bit of a chance here, but no. Met well. A good 50 by Swamp Donkey, but it's put away.
That's actually so smart from Perchance to actually keep it in their own corner and not allow it to go out here. This one's going to go mid. Spoopy Man's all the way across. Should be going early challenge here. He does not. Perchance is in a really awkward spot. 0 boost, hoping his team is going to challenge for him. Opts to go with it instead. 0 boost, trying to go for a low 50. I love that he's doing that and not going for a weak clear. Just keeping it close, allowing his teammates to get into position and get boost.
Yeah, 100% Spoopy with a nice backflip, but it floats into the corner. Swamp with all the time in the world, but a Perchance flying in at Mach 20. Can't quite get anything to go, but Remzik, it's a shot a little over the crossbar, and Samuel will pop it over Perchance.
Sam now with a little bit of 1v1 here. He's got Spoopy on the ropes off the corner. Is he able to follow up himself? Swamp Dumpy coming in. This is a free shot. Who's there? And they double commit, and it works. Samuel and Ren combining for the goal.
The power of friendship reigns true as Samuel with a little tapped Swamp, a little give and go action, and bang, right over Perchance. No one reads it. And the Super Soakers are back within one.
I think one of the differences too is just the pop-off potential. Every time Acrobatic or can score, you're hearing it from 50 miles away. For Super Soakers, I do want to see them get aggressive. I want to see them get pop-off. If they can get hyped, it really does affect, I think, the mental as well as the crowd support.
Oh!
That one might be going in. What a save! Remzik almost had to save Samuel. Just the absolute boomer somehow that goes in, tying this one up. This came out of nowhere.
Yeah, Mach 20 towards that ball, and Spoopy just can't get there in time. It's like Spoopy didn't do anything wrong, but he just didn't make any contact, and we're tied up. 2 minutes, 54 seconds left.
Super Soakers with a quick 2-goal swing here, tying this one back up. Again, this is so massive. Game 2, they need to get this one, tie up the series. Ren, no boost, opting to go. Samuel actually get a dunk for Perchance. Perchance trying to go for something on Swamp Donkey, but there's no one there to follow up. Is we gonna see a free shot? Spoopy Man not expecting Swamp on 0 boost, not able to reach this one. Bremzig gonna try to find a reset, maybe going for a ground touch. He is not. Swamp Donkey booming this one away. And I think right now, Super Soakers, they are too spread out. We aren't seeing them get the good connections that we saw earlier today.
Yeah, it might just be how they're playing their offense here. Forced to play back a little bit more and a little more sporadic as these attacks come in from solo members really quickly. As Spoopy pops this one mid, but Perchance read a little incorrectly. The demo in the center. Ren can't get much more to go, and Perchance cuts it off.
Samuel doesn't have a ton of boost, goes for a weak clear. Ren might be caught out here going for a corner boost here. Remzik, this might be a 2v1 opportunity for Chance, and Remzik 0 boost. Remzik does get the 100. Sam is waiting. We see no one's actually early challenging. They're all on the ground.
Yeah, you really can't do that. Remzik's gonna make you pay for that almost every time. Gets a nice pinch up off the flip. Remzik puts it on, and they don't jump until the last second, but they get there. This ball coming down, Spoopy can't put it away, but Remzik follows it up and takes the spill.
Shot after shot, and a little bit of an awkward clear from Swamp Donkey. We see a great pinch for Perchance, and again, Sam and Ren on the ground, both of them committing. No one able to get the great touch there, an Acrobatic, or again, taking the lead. We'll see if Super Soakers can bounce back, but I need to see them get a goal that's going to give me the confidence, because right now they're a little awkward on defense. We're seeing a lot of double commits.
Yeah, 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Super Soakers on the back end here need to find something. They're already a game down in the series, and they're not pushing this ball quickly, but they're getting killed for it. Remzik high in the air. He gets the flip reset. He gets 2, but he doesn't take the flip, and Spoopy can't put it away. This ball rolling back towards Perchance.
Perchance now, not a lot of boost here. This is going up and down. Swamp Donkey trying to push away through. Ren might have gotten caught out here. 2v1 opportunity. Is Remzik going to be able to read the touch here? He does. This should be a free shot. Spoopy Man is up and finds it. The passing plays from Acrobatic Aura are clutching up.
Yeah, absolute aura here as Remzik pops it high, and Spoopy puts it away like it's nothing. An absolute dime. And Acrobatic Aura take a 2-goal lead.
Chance here now for Super Soakers. They got to get something going early here. Acrobatic Aura, again, the plot armor might be too thick here as they are looking better and better as we move here. Potential chance here. Swamp Donkey might be a little awkward there. Ren, no boost to follow up on this one. Remzik drops it down. Sam going for a low 50. Remzik gets it around 1. See if they can get a better touch here. Spoopy Man drops it mid. Swamp caught out a little bit, gets a good touch in the corner. Samuel actually gets the boost and leaves the ball. Perchance gets it. Again, Super Soakers just can't seem to find their footing right now. It just seems awkward.
Nah, other than Samuel, they're low boost, stuck in their own half, and just can't seem to get anything as they move out, as every single boost from here to Kingdom Come is taken. Swamp collects in the center, cut off by Spoopy. This ball flying high. Perchance gets it. Good collect, gets under Ren. Samuel, the nice pinch out. Can Ren do anything here? No, runs into their own teammate, and not much to go. This ball floating back. 2-goal lead for Acrobatic Aura with the final 10 seconds. It looks all but over.
And the clock keeps milking on down here. Acrobatic Aura, unless a miracle's happening here, Remzik is going to go for a psycho. I've seen him own goal quite a few of these, but this ball is going to drop down. Acrobatic Aura starting out 2-0 on the series, and they are 2 wins away from taking it all.
They look absolutely dominant right now. I need to see something out of Ren. I have seen like a decent amount out of Samuel. I've seen Swamp perform in the front half. I need to see a little more of him on defense, though. Yeah, I mean, Ren, one save away from a Tony Snell performance. That's not what you can see. That's not what you should be having in the Div A Grand Finals.
No, especially from your captain here. Obviously, Super Soakers did get 2 goals, but again, it just seems awkward on defense. They can't seem to find boost. They're going for a lot of weird double commits. Acrobatic Aura, their spacing is good. They're going for their passing plays. One of the best things, though, I'm seeing is Acrobatic Aura have someone early challenging so fast. As we know how good Remzik can be in the air, Super Soakers, I think they just need to have someone put a hand up early, force Remzik to beat you in the air, and I think they can get some good counterattack opportunities, because in the past, that's how Acrobatic Aura have given up a lot of goals.
Yeah, I remember hearing a little bit about that team, and it's like, yeah, Remzik just sends us. And they just launch themselves at the ball, because honestly, if you have a bad clear or bad touch, it's Remzik's ball, and you're not getting that back.
I can promise you, playing with him a lot and against him, it is very, very annoying. So Acrobatic Aura, 2-0. No surprise, Super Soakers don't take a timeout. It is unfortunately forbidden for Div A players. As Remzik going for the musty, Samuel says clip is going to be denied. Spoopy trying to drop it down. This should be a free shot. Free shot, and it is Remzik. The clip is denied, but eventually comes to fruition from a pass from Spoopy.
Yeah, Spoopy, honestly, the touch under the crossbar is better than a shot on target there as it pops out in the spill. Cleaned up well by Remzik with a 1-goal lead already. That started off nice and fresh.
Again, it's so tough, Super Soakers. You seem to have the world against you. It seems like the crowd is, the Rocket League gods are, and for whatever reason, the bounces just aren't going their way. Acrobatic Aura, again, starting out in the lead early, and Super Soakers, I'm just waiting for them to get a pop-off goal or something, again, to give them the confidence that they can start to work their way back in the series.
Yeah, but Remzik's in the air. He comes down on target, but it goes against the crossbar. The 4th teammate of Super Soakers coming in clutch.
Chance here now. Solo play, Ren. We are waiting for them to come alive here. Should be a free touch from Samuel, and it does go in. Oh my God, Ren, we've been waiting. Somehow this gets a little bit of awkward touch here, but Ren, we're waiting for the pop-up here. The solo plays just did not come through. Somehow Ren actually gets that goal in that one. But you're noticing the silence in the crowd. They have the crowd against them. How is that gonna affect them mentally? Every time Acrobatic Aura score, you just hear the roar.
Yeah, I mean, in the past, I remember last season, Swamp Donkey had a little bit of a villain arc to himself, but there's really not much more you can get right here. You need something, and if the crowd's not on your side, if the game's not on your side, you need to find something that is.
Touch here from Perchance. Not a lot of boost to work with. Swamp Donkey, we see Sam mid for a pass. Swamp not able to get the great touch.
Oh!
Hello? Well, I need to watch the replay. I don't even physically understand what happened here. Swamp drops down on this one, gets a ground double with the butt of the car. How does that angle go in?
I don't know, man. That's something that Oreo would score, so.
Swamp even typing, not Mickey, I swear, in chat. I think at this point, Super Soakers, they don't care how they have a lead, because right now they finally found one as Perchance almost wins again. Remzik with the shot, what a save again. Super Soakers on the line. Every time they get a goal, Acrobatic Aura are hitting them again and again with shots.
Yeah, they need to keep this pressure off of them as Perchance moves out of his own half. Can't get it past Swamp, but it's a side flip. Remzik left alone with the ball again. No one up to stop him. He's got enough time in the world to stop an army, but not quite able to go. Almost another clip into their net. Remzik can't put that one away. Pops out to Perchance, who sends this one mid. I'm guessing Spoopy on the cut. No one in net.
Open.
It's so open, and Spoopy puts it away to tie up the game.
Spoopy, how did this net get so open? We see Swamp Donkey, the double commit again. Sam and Swamp on 0 boost, and the tilt might start to leak in, but Acrobatic Aura, they're gonna take the open nets, and as we've seen in LAN this entire weekend, open nets are not a guarantee.
Yeah, but they're tied up, and that's what really matters here, so it's not over until it's over. Perchance up, gets a touch over one. Remzik can't quite get it when it comes down, and Spoopy tries to collect in the center, but it falls back into this side. The net's open, but not quite anymore as Remzik and Perchance on the recovery.
Swamp Donkey, that was a great play. He knew he couldn't get the angle, so he threw it off the backboard. That was the exact play he needed to do, but there's no one there to follow. Again, Acrobatic Aura, they're doing so good with their positioning, but Super Soakers, they need to be more aggressive with that second man to follow up. Everything seems to be going Aura's way.
Yeah, honestly, I feel for Ren there. There's not much you can do if the flip didn't come for you either. You're just kind of stuck in the air like a sitting duck in a Remzik. Well, it's hunting season, I'll say that.
Super Soakers now, they've lost the lead. We see Acrobatic Aura now getting more unanswered goals. We're not even halfway through, and we've already had 5 goals here, so we are on pace for a lot of them. Remzik now going for these solo plays. This is actually 2v1. Oh, we see not the pass happening. Remzik trying to work his way through. Perchance not able to find the bump here, but we're seeing Remzik doing a good job of dropping it down, allowing the potential bump to happen. Sam again getting bullied net. This is a wide open net as it'll work their way down, and the overcommit for getting aggressive. We can see Remzik looking over at Coop like, what are you doing, bud? Yeah, that is an ugly goal to give up.
Yeah, I mean, I think the absolute energy got a little too aggressive there. We'll see if they can bring it
into it.
Yeah, well, there's an answered goal right there as Acrobatic Aura and Super Soakers find themselves tied with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. We'll see if this goes. Perchance into the corner to Remzik. Remzik off the back wall. Can't quite follow it up. Swamp collects in his corner. Pop over 1. Tries to get it around Perchance, but not quite. Sent back. Ren on the back line. A nice clear, and it flies away into the Acrobatic Aura corner.
Perchance, what a touch. Can Coop get this touch here? Oh, it was so close. That would have been the clip of the season. It's not going to fall here. Not the best touch here. Ren, can he find the angle? It's going to be going off the ceiling. Swamp Donkey forced to retreat. Remzik just trying to shoot on target. Swamp now to the corner. It's not the best clear, but it should buy him enough time to get boost. Remzik now getting beat up by Sam, but Sam again, no boost. It seems that Sam this entire series has not been able to get more than 20 or 30 boosts and has been stuck in net.
Yeah, it's been rough for him. He's been held in like a boxed animal, but he's got a chance here. He's pops it mid to Ren, but it doesn't go. Spoopy Man able to get it wide. We'll see if he can pop this up. Remzik killed for his effort, but this ball floats out to the sidewall.
Floating out to the sidewall. Chance throws this one mid. Should be a free clear from Ren. Seeing if they can follow up at all. Swamp Donkey's up, but he just needed 10 more boosts to get that one mid. Ren mid himself. No one's going to actually be there to follow this one. Remzik going for the solo play. A good early attempt from Sam to get that one. Remzik getting a good 50. He's going to go right to Spook Man. Solo play potential. He actually picks up the mid. Can he find a touch going for a bump? But going to be unfortunately missing that first touch there as 3-3 score with 50 seconds left. Again, first time overtime potential.
Yeah, this ball flies towards the net. Swamp with an easy save. This ball floating towards Remzik. Sends it hard against the crossbar, the backboard. Samuel can't get much to follow it up. This ball floating high. Remzik back into the corner. No boost. No boost at all until recently here for this Super Soakers side, and they've been held to their own back line.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, the number one thing Aura is doing is just starving Soakers over and over and over again. This one's going to go mid. Ren trying to boost one downfield. It wasn't open net for maybe a split second. Maybe a pass would have been a better option as well. Swamp Donkey now caught out as Sam's now last bag. Remzik looking for a touch mid. Rem has no boost to work with. A little bit of awkward touch mid. Perchance, can he get a shot on target? It's going to be going high. Is that going to drop down? We see the interference running as this ball is going to drop in overtime here in Game 3. Aura, if they win this, they are going on match point. Soakers, they need this win.
Yeah, this ball rolls back towards Remzik, takes to the sidewall. You can see Ren the peripheral, but gets it around her. The ball popped high in the center. Samuel can't do much there as Perchance hits it around, and Swamp collects again, but nothing's happening here. We're just stalled out in the center until Ren launches one into the backboard. Perchance takes it out of his own half.
Samuel, little awkward touch here. Swamp should get to this one. 15 boost, trying to get a pass over Ren. I love that. That might be going all the way. Can Coop get back in time? He does get it to the corner. 7 boosts to work with, but again, no one is there from Aura to follow up. Swamp on 0 boost. Remzik trying not to double commit on this one, going for the solo play. We see demos come through. Should be a free touch from Sam. We see Ren is going for the angle. It drops down. Is anyone going to be there with Sam? Oh, that's a double commit. This is actually an open net. That should be wide open. Actually, we see Ren getting back in time. That was very, very dangerous. Soakers, they want this one so desperately, but you can't overcommit that hard in overtime.
Oh, 0 boost Warrior tries to get it mid. It pops up for Remzik and saved away. Acrobatic Aura trying to get some sense of pressure here, and with a minute into overtime here, they need to find something because honestly, Super Soakers is looking better in this half.
Remzik trying to get the shot here. That was Spoopy 2 for chance to Remzik. The team plays are coming through. Sam, weak clear downfield. Spoopy should have it right back, but that's a miss. Is Swamp gonna get there in time? Remzik does. Oh, that was dangerous for Acrobatic Aura. That would have been a horrible way to lose overtime.
Yeah, Ren collects on the sidewall, floats this one mid. Is there anyone there? No. Perchance with a nice cut, sends Swamp Donkey packing. Samuel pops this one high, but gets taken away by Spoopy. Perchance tries to run interference, but not quite. Remzik floats this one towards the sidewall, but is killed for his efforts.
Demo gonna come through. Spoopy Man getting such a good clear. buying time for Remzik to spawn and get boost here. Swamp to the corner, gonna be an awkward touch. Can he read the bounce? He cannot. Samuel getting interfered by Perchance, and that's actually missed. 2v1, Remzik gets down. It's a wide open net. Super Soakers finally get a game.
Finally is the word of the day there, as Super Soakers, with as many faults as there was to that game, find a way through and keep themselves from being on match point. It's going to be a long road ahead if they want to get anywhere near a bracket reset.
I am so happy that this is not going to be a 4-0, 4-0, 4-0, 4-0 cast from me on LAN. I finally got one. Hopefully that's not the last one. Acrobatic Aura, they had their chances. Super Soakers, I don't even know if they deserve to win that game with how awkward they seem to be the whole season. But can we talk about Samuel dropping almost 1,000 with 9 saves?
One-man army.
I don't necessarily know about that, but that was Remzik's offense versus Sam's defense almost that entire game. Remzik 65 touches, doing what he does best. And Soakers, again, they got the win, but that still, it doesn't, with how they played, give me confidence that they can get another one with how low boost they were the entire game.
Yeah, I think if the game goes that way again, it's going to fall to Acrobatic Aura's side. And I'm looking mainly at Ren again. A little bit better, a little more active offense, but I saw something this morning and I was like, dang, that is a lot of offensive power out of one person, and I've not seen that tonight.
Yeah, it's making it tough. Aura, they're doing such a good job being super aggressive. They're boost starving. They're being early on their challenges. They're basically not allowing Super Soakers to even get started with their play style. So we'll see if Sam can make it a solo play going. Again, I think they need one pop-off goal and earn that goal, and it's going to give them a good mental jump start. Again, they win this game with a tight series. Like, we've been talking, you know, rough on Super Soakers because it has been so one-sided. But if they just get one victory here, everything in the past does not matter. It's now a best of 3.
Yeah, 100%. This ball floating on the backcourt. Swamp cut off early by Spoopy. Is floating back towards her net. Perchance pops it high. Remzik meets it in the air to the backboard, but Samuel, a nice collect in the corner, tries to push this out. Gets it past Perchance. It's flying high into the center. Ren and Swamp Donkey in waiting. Swamp to the sidewall. Can he get 2? No, but Ren follows it up. It doesn't have any boost to follow it up anymore. Remzik pops this one high. Samuel plays more defense, but with no one in netting. Oh, Ren. What a save. Way to get back.
Ren came out of nowhere. I was with you. I was about to say open net, and he came out of absolutely nowhere. Oh, Perchance is going to be barred down. Not able to go in. Spoopy now with the shot. Ren with the
no!
The squishy save doesn't work out, and Acrobatic Aura benefit greatly.
Yeah, Ren comes around perfectly, but just a awkward flip. Almost gets it to go. If they had the squishy saver title on, they might have gotten that. But.
Close, but no cigar here. We'll see if Super Soakers, again, they did win last game in an uncharacteristic overtime fashion. So they can take games off of Aura. They got to get something going here. Ren to the corner now. Perchance trying to find a touch here. This is going to go off the backboard. Swamp trying to get a good clear. It does drop right to Remzik. Going to be shooting. It's going to be a little bit too high. Is anyone there for the follow? The demo comes through, but again, no good shot on target.
Yeah, Samuel plays that really well. Plays to the side. Spoopy Man floats this one mid, though, to Remzik. But Swamp with the save. Back to Perchance. Can't get anything to go. Ren collects. Spoopy launches this one high off Ren, and Ren will follow up the own touch with an awkward touch by Perchance. This is looking a little rough for Acrobatic Aura, but a demo comes out. This net is open, but no one there to follow, and oh, that is a squandered chance.
This does seem to be kind of like a replay or a rematch of last game where we're right back to Super Soakers, just low boost on defense over and over again. They had their offensive chances, but again, the third man doesn't want to be too aggressive, but right now it might be the key to victory with how much pressure they have been under this entire series.
Yeah, can we just say how well Samuel's doing on defense again?
This man had 10 saves this time?
This man could have 0 boost or 100, and I'm already expecting the save. Like, wow. But Swamp with a nice cut here. Tries pushing into Remzik, but Remzik pops it high, follows it. Can he get anything to go? Not much more there as it pops out, but it's straight to Perchance, sends it fast. Spoopy tries to cut it again. Ren with an opportunity here. Remzik's awkward, but it bounces off the crossbar. Swamp can't get anything to go, and the fourth man for Acrobatic Aura this time comes in clutch.
Acrobatic Aura's got to be thanking the
Spoopy!
Goes in.
Dookie of the century right there, puts it away. It's a 2-goal lead for Acrobatic Aura.
What a 50 here. Ren getting absolutely dusted. Spoopy throwing the Phoenix sideways. He is him. Acrobatic Aura have all of the aura. The Rocket League gods are smiling down on them. Super Soakers, again, every goal is a tilter. You can't seem to get anything going here. For Chance, though, we'll see if he can get another goal here. 2-0 might not be enough here. Super Soakers, we'll see if they can pull something out of the bag. But step one is to find some boost. Ren, 50, gonna be going for this one for Chance, booming it downfield. Every time our Super Soakers get it downfield, one booming clear seems to relieve all the pressure.
Yeah, they need to get some little bit more of a sustained pressure front here as Spoopy takes it out of his own half. Cut off well, Perchance out of position, but he gets the pre-flip save. Oh my! You can't learn from your mistakes if they don't look like mistakes, but that one! Sent home by Swamp. Just couldn't get there on the defensive side.
A ridiculous save to hype up the team, and just like that, Spoopy got bumped and Perchance had no boost, and now we see Remzik. Every single person on Aura had absolutely zero, and Super Soakers learning that if we can starve them, that's when the goals will start to come, so maybe that'll be their new game plan.
Yeah, we'll see here. Spoopy gets cut off by Ren early on his own half. Swamp floats this one mid. Samuels and Narnia, though, can't quite get there. Perchance gets demoed. Back to Spoopy. Spoopy sends it high. Remzik cuts it off, pops it down. Is it in? Not quite. Samuels defense. No way. Ren keeps it out, but it's so close every time. Samuel on offense. Cut off well by Spoopy, but Swamp on the follow. Can't get the double. Ren. Not quite. This floats out towards Remzik.
Not quite is going to be what's happening here. Remzik now going for a solo play. Who is up early? Samuel. That is what we've been looking for. Early challenges on potential solo plays, and now his team has the chance to counter. Can we see a touch? We see a double bump. Is anyone there for the shot? And they are! Samuel and Super Soakers might have found the key to success.
Yeah, Swamp able to get something to go, but Ren's absolute mania on the front lines is what opens up this shot fully, and Super Soakers tie it up, 44 seconds left.
I am loving what I am seeing from Super Soakers these last 2 minutes. They seem like a new team. They have life breathed into them. They just need to close out this game or it'll be all for nothing. This might be a wide open net. Where's anyone? How is that a save from Ren? I do not understand this game. Super Soakers are trying to turn the narrative.
Yeah, Swamp able to take it out of his own half. This flows towards the corner. Perchance meets it well. It's a nice clear, but no boost for him. Ren pops it high, met well by Remzik, floats it towards the corner. Samuel on the cutoff. Spoopy awkward in net, but it's a good 50 clear back towards the center. Ren can't get the touch, and Perchance will collect in his own half again. This ball awkward, no one back with boost. Samuel up high. Swamp behind him with the boost, but Perchance goes for the cutoff, and this ball falls. We are 2-2 overtime in Game 4 of the Division A Grand Finals.
Back-to-back overtime. Super Soakers won the last one. We'll see if they can do it again here. Or again, if they win this, they're going on that point. Remzik trying to reset. Sam and Ren still in a tough position. We see all three players of Aura. They're there. Is anyone there to take the final shot? Ren with no boost. Remzik, can he get back? Spoopy's going to have to clutch as that last defender here. Aura trying desperately to salvage on defense here. Super Soakers seem to have found their footing. The question is, can they close it out here? They need this game or it's going to get so much tougher on match point.
Yeah, Remzik cuts this one off early, pops it a little high. He's on the backboard. Can he get anything to a teammate? No, no one there. He floats this one up, but he can't follow it as Swamp sends it away. And Samuel follows it up and almost and doesn't go. Swamp back towards Samuel, but Samuel out and Perchance takes over. Flies it towards the corner, but Samuel cuts it off early. He's high in the air. Met by Spoopy. Spoopy has no read, and Samuel floats this one into the corner again.
We're seeing more solo plays potential happening. Super Soakers, can they find a touch here? Ren up so early with Remzik. Again, I'm loving the change that they have made with these early challenges. They're getting the boost too. They're doing such a much better job. They have to close this one out. Minute left here as this one is going to go mid. Ren shot. This is off the backboard. Remzik is up. Great shot with the backboard read. Swamp, though, does get beat.
Sam should beat out Remzik, is going to lose the corner boost though. Is anyone there for the touch here? This is going to go mid. Who's going to be up early? Samuel, awkward swamp. No one has any boost. This is going to be dangerous. Spoopy trying to find the touch.
Oh!
But what a touch! How did they find that one? Acrobatic Aura, they're just barely scraping by.
Super Soakers with a defense of a lifetime, but Remzik pushes this one out. Samuel meets it well, flies into the crossbar. Spoopy with the nice clear. Straight out to Ren. Ren cuts it off early. Can they get anything to go? Not quite. Remzik cuts it off. On target, but Perchance sends it away. Ren pops it high. Goes for bump plays. Perchance can't do much about it, but Swamp can't get much more than a 50. Pops his one back mid, but Perchance cuts it off.
Good touch to Perchance again to the corner. Awkward. Sam just throwing this one up, praying anyone's got boost on his team, but everyone's going to be back here as this one does bounce mid. It's actually a great bounce. That's a beat out. Is Swamp going to be there? He is. Remzik, though, ready to counter. Good backboard defense. Actually, that's a whiff. This might be an open shot from Spoopy. It does bounce off the crossbar. Is anyone there? We see double commits. Ren, can they find it? They might have an open net for a split second. Swamp has absolutely zero boost. Samuel, last man back. Shot coming in. It's dangerous. Almost in front of the target here. We see double commits. All three players of Super Soakers are in the same corner.
Yeah, Swamp tries to cut that off, but it doesn't quite happen. Spoopy taking it down the sidewall. Can't do much off there. And this ball floating back into Acrobatic Aura's half. This is a nice clear. Cut off early by Samuel. Can Samuel do anything more? A pinch attempt helps out. Almost on, but Remzik able to collect it in the side. And this is so close. We move past half a game, and I cannot tell who has the upper edge here.
Super Soakers with the chance here. Not a ton of boost here. Swamp Donkey forced to go back. Ren off the ceiling, does get beat. Samuel might get beat up by one. Remzik trying to 1v3 with no boost. Perchance now up floating. Remzik trying to get a touchdown. Swamp Donkey is there. Coup trying to pass to Spoopy. Remzik's there. Can they get the shot with no boost? Going for a fake, but Samuel on zero boost, getting a great 50-50. Super Soaker surviving, but they got to get it clear here. They just can't seem to find the resources again.
Yeah, this ball floating back in Acrobatic Aura's path. Perchance pops it up, but it's met by Samuel. Spoopy's in the air, but he's beat by a mile. Remzik takes it out of his own half, but he can't do much more than meet Samuel in the air, who gets it around two and puts it away. Super Soakers take game number 4. We are tied on the series.
Samuel taking matters in his own hands, getting a great 50 from Remzik, and just barely eking out that last touch over Spoopy, man. And Super Soakers, after everything that's happened with the crazy change of playstyle, have tied the series. It is now a best of 7. And remember, Super Soakers, they have to win and then bracket reset.
Yeah, we move into a best of 3. We find ourselves with a little bit of air, a little bit of time, as Super Soakers defense coming in clutch. 11 saves, but at the same time, Acrobatic Aura might just have an accuracy issue. I mean, they put up, what, 16 shots and only got 11 saves out of it? I mean, 5 shots didn't even find the even needed to be saved.
Yeah, that is a lot of shots coming out from both these teams. Obviously, it does help with the 3-minute overtime here, but Aura, again, they looked good. They've now dropped 2 games back-to-back here. Obviously, no team's got to call a timeout, because why would you ever do that? But this is where it gets interesting, as Aura's playstyle, which worked so well in the first 2 games, they seem to switch in the narrative. Super Soakers, I'm really excited to see if they can keep sticking with this new playstyle, which has netted them so much more pressure. It's netted them boost resources, and they're getting these goals.
Yeah, I was talking about how I wanted to see more from Ren, and I think I saw it that game heavily. But what I was really proud to see was the effective pressure that they used as a first man. The bumps, the aggression, but Remzik almost takes it to the backboard. Spoopy pops this one high. Perchance switching to the skyline, can't get much to go there as Samuel meets it well. Back towards Remzik, who pops it hard against the sidewall. Ren forced on the back line, and an awkward save attempt by Swamp, but it stays out of their net somehow. Ren looks to clear it here, but it's awkward as heck.
A little bit of an awkward double.
Oh no!
Free open shot, but what
oh!
Perchance couldn't find it. It's 100% because of the skyline with the car change. Sam now going to be forced to go to the corner here. Who's up? We see both players miss, and this is the ugliest first minute of the series.
Yeah, it's a nice pop high, but Ren's cut off early by Remzik. Remzik floats this one into the side. A nice demo comes out, but Swamp floats that one into the mid. Spoopy, that's the third time I've seen him do that, where he gets the touch and then flips his car upside down and then goes for it again.
Oh, this net is open. Who's going to get there first? Swamp Donkey just barely able to get back to it. Not going to get the corner boost. Coop does not care, challenging early, but no one's there. Again, every time they're getting these boomer clears, no one is there for Super Soakers to follow. They had a good 3-minute split. I need them to get back to that. You cannot fall to what happened the first 2 games of the match, or you're going to end your life very quickly.
Yeah, you can't. Remzik tries to collect it out of his back half. Can he do anything here as Samuel meets him early? This ball rolling down. A little touch off the backboard, but Remzik with boost against Ren. It's R versus R, and it goes home for Remzik. Acrobatic Aura taking a lead of 1.
Remzik in the 2v1 situation. Spoopy Man was trying to run interference. Remzik says does not care, going to the air. Ren trying to put a hand up, but just not quite able to get to it. Acrobatic Aura again getting back to a lead early. The question is, can they fend off this potential new Super Soaker squad?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Remzik takes to the sidewall, meets the ceiling, not much more though. Pops it off, but no one's there. Samuel with time and space goes under, but per chance able to get down to it. Ren beats out Remzik. Swamp in the corner, floats this one mid. A nice touch to the side by Remzik to relieve a little pressure.
Samuel now trying to find a mid. Swamp Donkey's there for a pass, but a great dive, cutting that one off for chance. I was ready to call that goal right then and there. Swamp up for this one. Does beat out Remzik. Is he going to be able to get the second touch here? Spoopy Man, a little bit of an awkward spot here. Sam does demo him for his efforts. Is anyone there for the follow-up? The Swamp is there. Is Ren able to find the shot? Actually, no one going for it. Sam or Ren. No one wanting to commit, which looked like a really great shot opportunity.
Yeah, I think you have to look at that. Ren was low on boost. I didn't really see Sam, but the awkward roll-off there was kind of different. But this ball floating up, Remzik can't quite find it. Floating down for per chance, can't quite get it to anything to go. Swamp collects in the center. He's over Spoopy, but Remzik well received on the back wall.
Going to be a chance here. Coop going to be popping this one up high. Samuel wanting to go for this one. You actually see that's a double commit out of Soakers. We'll see if they have a 2-1 opportunity. Remzik so up early, but Swamp Donkey with a great touch. And Samuel that was open for just a millisecond. Not able to get a touchdown mid. Coop making it a little awkward there with all 3 players. Every player's on the wrong side of the field right now. They got to get boost and head back to their correct half here. Swamp with a shot on. Can Ren find the touch? He gets a 50. Swamp, though, it's a miss again. Is anyone there for the actual shot? Sam can't find it, and Swamp's not going to either. Shot after shot, top corner after top corner, but Super Soakers, it does not fall.
Yeah, back over to Ren. Can't quite get it. Swamp meets this ball, but it's cut off well by perchance. This floats out. Spoopy doesn't turn. This ball to Swamp. Swamp can't get it around Remzik, and Ren and Remzik chasing this ball back into the blue half as Ren cuts it off. Nice touch around perchance, but Spoopy sends it high. Not enough boost to do much with it as this floats towards the sidewall. Swamp high and clear, but not much more as Remzik takes his boost. Perchance, a little bit of a desperation touch, gets 2 nice ones, but Spoopy barely able to meet it. Remzik tries to get something here off Swamp's touch, but nothing falls as Ren takes it. Floats this one mid, but nothing happening, and this blue half looks really clear from our angle.
This might be open.
No! Spoopy puts it away! Acrobatic Aura with a 2-goal lead.
We saw all 3 players of Super Soakers did jump. Sam tried to put a hand up, and he did bump out Remzik, but then bumped the ball himself. We saw all 3 players of Aura crashing down on that one. Super Soakers, they got greedy and got punished.
I will say Remzik did crack a smile, so we've made a goal here today.
Oh, GG.
Remzik in the air. He gets the flip, gets it around. Textbook Remzik right there as a 3-0 lead goes to Acrobatic Aura.
Like I said, if Remzik cracked a smile, it is GG. And again, Swamp and Ren on the ground, no one putting a hand up. And honestly, I have seen Remzik do that 100,000 times. That is textbook from him. And Aura now 49 seconds from going on match point. They are kicking it into high gear.
Yes, they are, as perchance met by Samuel in the center, but it's straight to Remzik, who puts it on target again. And it's a masterclass from a man himself. He puts away a hat trick.
Yeah, I think they're just having a little bit of fun at that point. Obviously up 4-0 with 40 seconds left. They just don't need to do anything too stupid. Super Soakers, the momentum is gone. So if I'm Super Soakers, I'm looking back at the drawing board, right? At this point, I think you have to say, hey, this game's chalked. What do we do now that a life is on the line for us? There is no more chances. Yeah,
they're stuck against a wall. This ball floats down to Samuel. I honestly, if I'm thinking here, What worked really well for them was those aggressive plays, and those have all but disappeared, but it might just be them not having the ball in control. They were booming it away a lot this game. I saw that consistently, and even then, when they finally get some pressure on offense, there's no attempt to make those same plays. Sure, we're near the end of a game where it's a little out of reach, but if you want to get one for the road, I think you should be trying here.
Spoopy now trying to just finalize this
Oh,
game.
it's
And
in.
is that going to be another one? And it is Acrobatic Aura putting in number 5. Going to be going on to match point here. And like I said, the plot armor might just be too strong. Also might be the card change from Perchance.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Skyline does feel nice. We'll see if he can continue rocking it well. But with 4 seconds left, this game all but closed up. We'll see if they can get one for the road, but I don't see it happening as this ball floats down Remzik, met by Samuel, and with the ball touching, oh, Remzik collects. Never mind, my bad. Let me just watch him do a quick little air dribble, a little
Yep,
flipper
that
set.
sounds about right.
Yeah, yep.
All right, let's see. The ball's going to go up. It's going to go down. It's going to go up.
Oh, maybe,
it's going to go down.
maybe
Own
a
goal?
goal here.
Own goal?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So since they didn't score that one, I think the Mets a little bit shocked at that point.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's over. I think, honestly, the bracket reset's guaranteed. I think Ren honestly goes for 10 goals next game and absolutely whoops this Acrobatic Aura side.
The stats mirror exactly as I expected. Remzik going crazy with the shots and the goals and not a lot of offense going on for Super Soakers. Again, they had their chances. They had a lot of shots. They really did a good job of getting pressure, but I think they overcommitted a lot, which again, they did a new play style of be super, super aggressive, and they got beat.
Yeah, they really did. Remzik came out firing. It's a little inflated what you see on the board, but to be honest, it's not too far off how it felt. The goals that he scored, they seemed like they were so comfortable he could do it in his sleep, and if they cannot give Remzik space, time, and that much comfortability if they want to win this next match.
Remzik is 5 minutes away from being a 3-time Dcrl champion.
Man's got the in-house triple crown coming up if he gets it.
I'm excited for it, and Coop is like 35 minutes potentially from being a 3-time second place. So we're not going to hope for that one here, but looks like both of these teams are taking a little bit of extra time here before they finally do get into this match here. And again, Super Soakers, they only need to win one more game to 4-7. They are not out of it at all. But we see Coop actually go back to the octane. Is that going to find? Not an Aura. It only took him 7 seconds to make your heart skip a beat.
Yeah, I thought Perchance's card change did him justice again, but not quite. The Octane didn't seem to come out with the same spunk as the Skyline as his ball floating into the orange half. Met well by Spoopy. Remzik gets 50 by Swamp, and the ball floating back towards Samuel. Can he get anything? No. Sent down by Perchance, but not much more will come out of it as Remzik meets it in the center.
Remzik looking to try to center this one. He doesn't have any teammates with him.
Oh!
Not matter. Remzik, what an angle. Top corner. Acrobatic Aura back in the lead.
An absolute dime.
No boost.
No, but that angle, honestly, that's something I would just get pissed at. I would be tilted if I got shot like that at LAN and comp and anything, because it just doesn't feel like it should work, but it does. And Remzik again in the air. He can't get much to go there as Ren takes it away. Spoopy meets the ball well. And not much coming here because the entire team of Acrobatic Aura is just floating in the midfield.
Chance here. Remzik trying to go for a double tap. Is anyone there? Both of them missed, but no one for the follow-up for Acrobatic Aura. Didn't expect everyone to whiff. Sam now going for a solo play. Doesn't have the boost to work with. This actually does go off the backboard. For Chance now taking his time here. Double commit in the corner. Ren trying to throw a hand up. It's going to go right to Samuel. Coop trying to throw a hand up here. Sam trying to get a backflip. He's trying to get anything going, but Sam has been so quiet on offense.
Yeah, Swamp got like the first ounce of ground play he's had this entire series. The man's been shut out from his bread and butter. And to be honest, it's not hard to see why. This Acrobatic Aura side absolutely aggressive on every ball that reaches into their half as Remzik pops this one high. Met well by Ren. Remzik. Timeout comes in the
Remzik
game.
going for a shot. He's still going for it. There's a chance. Ball's not moving. He's still got 50. Okay, yeah, so. Yeah, as we are going to be going for a tech pause, we did see one of the orange players sitting in the corner, so hopefully we will get that going quick. As I say, this I think is really tough too. Obviously, it kind of acts as like a pseudo timeout, but if you're Super Soakers, you're sitting with this timeout still down a goal, which makes it, I think, that much more kind of, I don't want to say miserable to sitting that you know we are losing. We're just waiting to get back into this game.
Yeah, honestly, I'm looking specifically.
Nice shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Nice shirt for you.
Oh, thanks.
More info coming out soon. As I was going to say, I'm looking mainly at Super Soakers. I mean, they seemed stumped for the majority of that. They had like 1 or 2 opportunities, but nothing really insane. They need a little bit of control in this game, or Acrobatic Aura is just going to run away with it.
Yeah, they are going to run away with it. I think, like I said, I think the plot armor might be too strong. Obviously, the crowd is very clearly shifting slowly, all sitting over here. So it's going to make it a little difficult if you are the Aura side. We'll see if they can clutch out here. Obviously, the last game is hands down the most difficult to win, as we are in fact going to be getting this game back into it. Hopefully with all the tech issues, hopefully that is the last one here. Super Soakers, they had a little bit of time to talk it out. We'll see if we kind of more or less force them to take a timeout at this point. Or are we going to see direct change?
Yeah, as someone who just dealt with that when I was on momentum and had to get through a tech timeout, it's not a great feeling. So we'll see if Acrobatic Aura can come out in stride here, even after it. Met well there by Swamp, but Remzik just floating. Pops it back to Spoopy. Spoopy back to Remzik, but Perchance cuts it off early. Remzik tries to go towards target, but it's Perchance sends it back towards the midfield. A Swamp there. Can Perchance get the save? Yes, he can. This floats out. Remzik pops it high, but Samuel meets it, but Spoopy cuts it beautifully.
It might be
Did he get it on? No! Saved well by Swamp, and Perchance can't get there in time. No one to follow it up for Acrobatic Aura.
Oh, Ren and Sam double commit. Both of them have a combined 0 boost. Swamp has 0 boost. Well, again, it's looking like games 1 and 2. They cannot seem to find the resources, just trying to survive. The problem is they are down a goal here, as Perchance is going to get a good 50. Spoopy, he's got a lot of time, but he does boom it downfield. Would have loved for him to take a little bit of a softer touch that didn't allow Swamp to eventually turn on this again, as he's got 100 boosts to work with. Ren forced to go backwards. A little bit of awkward rotation here, trying to figure out who's going to be going for this one. And Aura are just 2 minutes away from winning the entire grand final. Super Soakers, you got a lot of time, but you got to get going.
Absolutely. This ball just keeps floating back in this blue half, and they need to keep it out as Remzik popping this one mid. Swamp cuts it off early. Spoopy cuts it again, but nothing's happening. An absolute delay in the center as this touch goes out wide. Perchance decides to go for the boost instead. Ren meets it well. Perchance collects and tops it down back. Samuel cuts it off early, but no. This ball floating towards goal, an easy save for Swamp, but no offensive pressure comes for this Super Soaker side.
Was that on?
The touch out, but Perchance cutting it away, keeping their hopes alive here of ending it now. Swamp with another opportunity, but it's squandered, and Ren just forced to make desperation touches, a hope on the offensive line, but not much there.
Swamp now trying to get a shot. It does trickle towards net. Sam getting a good boost still in the corner. Perchance does flip it out to absolutely no one, though. Going cross court. No one's actually challenging. He was able to get that boost for free. We needed someone from Super Soakers to go early, as this one does drop down. Ceiling shot is gonna be there, and Remzik doing what he does best.
An absolute beauty. Coming off from those ceiling by Remzik. Laser into the bottom of the net there. I don't even think it hit the ground. What a shot. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the last minute or so of Super Soakers offense has been, as Silk would say, they've been hitting it with a purse, as they have not had any power on any of their shots and not a lot of opportunity outside of those.
40 seconds left. There's going to be a chance here. Acrobatic Aura. We'll see if they can put in 3. Can Coop breathe this one? It should be a free touch. Spoopy Man off the corner and can't find this one. Perchance is going to have to want that one back, but with 30 seconds left, the clock keeps on ticking. We see 2 players commit. Super Soakers, they have to throw everything at it. Losing by 2 or losing by 20, it does not matter. Remzik going for a must-see. Is that going to go on target? No, it is not. Spoopy, though, going throwing on target here. Ren trying to get something, gets the corner boost, has to go back to target, but 15 seconds left. Acrobatic Aura are so close to winning it all. They just need to survive.
Yeah, with 6 seconds left, not much here in the corner, and with the ball falling down, Acrobatic Aura are your Season 5 Div A Grand Finals champions.
Acrobatic Aura finally getting the win, and perchance finally breaking the streak of getting second place. Acrobatic Aura, the plot was too strong. Every single person has an unbelievable story to get to this point. Acrobatic Aura, what an amazing opportunity. Super Soakers, it was a well-fought match, but in the end, they did fall.
They did indeed, and honestly, while it was a great matchup, I honestly wanted to see so much more from Super Soakers, and I can't wait to see more from them in upcoming seasons. All those players, thank you so much.
Yeah, this is going to be insane. After all of that, I know my voice is hurting. Obviously, we got some work to do. We are going to throw it to a quick intermission and then do our very last ceremony.
Always said don't suffer no fools. Serpents, daydream. I bite, you call me lovely. Got a sweet tooth. Gonna get the sugar from you. When they say I'm a machine gun, I take it as a compliment. Honey, you should know I can be a weapon. I can be a weapon. Come cold blood, selfish. Your words are painless. I like when I drive and feel so dangerous. They say I'm a red flag, 'cause they want it so bad. You should know I'm holding on to what I had. When they say I'm a machine gun, take it as a compliment.
Yes, we are going to be taking a lot of pictures because you're in a maid outfit. Come on now, you know how this works. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the end here. We know you don't know how. This is very new for you, Coop. You got to wait your turn. We'll get to you, all right? So, we have made it to the end here. The grand finals for Division A has finally finished, and Acrobatic Aura have obviously taken this one. So, right away, give it up for Acrobatic Aura and an amazing performance. We have broken quite a few records here. Obviously, this man to my left is the first person who ever won 2 DCRL lands, and now is the first person to ever win 3. Does it get old at any point?
It's still fun.
All right. That is the most Remzig answer we could have asked for. So I got to ask, obviously at the beginning of the season, you drafted Perchance, you drafted Spoopy, and a lot of people doubted you guys. You had a really, really rough start to the season. How the heck did you turn it around?
We just kept at it. We wanted to have fun, built our game, ran with it. I don't know.
Fair enough. Coop, I'll slide over to you for a quick second. You, first of all, how scared were you to potentially get second again?
I mean, Izor was going to make me a second place trophy, so I couldn't lose.
I can confirm that we had it planned. If Coop made second again, we were going to make him a custom trophy because this man has put in so much work. How does it feel to finally be on stage here at the end?
Well, apparently all it takes is like 2 previous champions and an SSL, and I can make LAN and win it.
I love to see it. And Spoopy, going to you. So my question was Div C too easy, Div B too easy, that you're just like, let me just try Div A?
I mean, apparently so, but I don't know. Didn't seem like Div A had much to offer either.
Let's go!
I love it. So how did you manage, obviously the beginning of the season, your skill and your play style was very, very different than it is today on LAN. What was the biggest change and how did you get there?
Honestly, me and Coop have just played so many games of twos. We've started to build our own kind of chemistry. And when Remzik comes in, he's just our playmaker. He's the one calling all the shots pretty much. But we just kind of let our chemistry lead the way.
And then last question for you is, how is it playing, obviously, with you and Coop being super, super hyped? How does that help the mentality to keep the confidence and the energy up?
I mean, if all the boys are yelling, you got everyone in the crowd up on their feet screaming too. Just get the energy going in the room. It goes a long way.
I love to hear it, boys. Well, let's give you your medals real quick, as we'll have Penn coming on up here to give them to these boys. Absolutely well deserved. A crazy, crazy run, starting out with a very, very rough season start and coming all the way through the uppers. We were a little scared there was going to be a bracket reset, but in the end, you guys managed to pull it off again. I will hand this to you guys. And ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Division 8 champions, Acrobatic Aura. Last thing here is going to be the MVP trophy. You've done this before. You know how this works. Come on now. I was going to say, you obviously have been up here for quite a few of these MVP trophy presentations, and this is actually the first time you haven't been emotional, which is very interesting. Too much, but this player is very, very unique in the terms that I think we all know maybe where this is going. This player has poured their heart, their soul. They are the only person who has been here with me at every single morning, every single night, putting in more work than anyone basically here for LAN, the most deserved to put in the most effort after so much effort, finally able to lift the trophy, your MVP Perchance. Congratulations, boys. I am going to do a little pseudo interview. If you guys want to step down, you can, because it looks like you're getting a little emotional here.
Yeah, I mean, I put a lot of work into the league, and I love what I do, and it feels really good to be rewarded with a LAN win.
It does seem that Dcrl seems to somehow have some plot armor that the people that have put in the absolute most work in the world, except for one, seem to be able to lift the trophy here, and it does seem to be fitting. There's not many people that are, first of all, confident enough, crazy enough to wear a maid outfit. It does seem to be fitting here. I do have to ask you, too, what does it mean to do it and do this in front of so many friends and family?
I mean, words really can't express how I feel. Like, pretty much all of you guys in the crowd have pushed me to, accomplish what I've accomplished, and I appreciate all the support from all of you. I love you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Perchance. Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time. My voice just shot. I know a lot of yours are too, but we have survived the entire LAN. I know it's been rough. We've had a lot of hiccups. We've had a lot of subs, a lot of craziness, but we got there in the end. Oh, good. My mic's back. I love to hear that. One thing, too, we haven't really announced too much, but there is a plaque here with every single past winner of every single season. So every winner that you have seen today and everyone in the future will get their names engraved on this plaque to symbolize their historic runs in the season. But with that being said, I cannot thank you guys enough. Everyone in the crowd, everyone who has followed, everyone who has subbed, everyone who has been along this journey with me through this craziness, everyone coming up with friends and family saying how much this means to them, and looking out in the crowd, seeing how many people are here to drive so many hours to stay for so long. Give it up for yourself, guys, and what you bring to the league. with that, it comes to a close for Season 5 of Dakota Collegiate Rocket League. But as sad as that is, we will in fact be starting up Season 6 very, very soon. Make sure you guys are following us. Make sure you are in the Discord. If you are any single college student in North or South Dakota, you are eligible to play in this league. It means so much to so many people, regardless of rank. Tell your friends, tell everyone you know. This has been so entertaining for everyone. Season 6 is going to be announced soon. Make sure you guys are following. But again, thank you so much for the support. We will be back for next season of Dcrl, but for everyone here and everyone in the future, thank you and good night.